Yo, this video is going to be a quick breakdown about the gods and goddesses. Sometimes when you're being pressured by angry gods, it can be hard to appreciate what they might have to offer. Starting out, you'll only be able to build small temples for your oppressors. It's good to note that you have a good 5 years before they start demanding attention, but I recommend placing at least 3 of those temples down towards the beginning. Jupiter, Neptune, and Ceres will be the easiest gods to please at the beginning. In a way, they also push you in the right direction as well. Jupiter will be pushing you to increase the population size, which is what you need to do anyway. Have the temple in the middle or near your houses will give a small happiness bonus. Take what you can get at this point, but later on you can move this temple out of the way. I've talked about Ceres and Neptune in my food guide video before. While I mentioned to always use Neptune near fishing buildings for that bonus yield, I didn't think Ceres was worth it until I realized you can get benefits from multiple temples. This just isn't a good tactic at the beginning since it uses one favor each time to upgrade the temple. You want to use your favor to upgrade instead. However, later in the game or on tiny islands, this could allow you to gather more with less land. Mars will be your military god, so you won't really start benefiting from him at the start. However, soon you'll unlock defense towers, which will give a 25% boost in damage if near them. So, it's great to monitor where your invading forces tend to land. The temple can buff 3 towers in its radius, so build more temples if you have more towers. But once again, probably won't be building too much military since they have a yearly salary. I use the Vulcan temple more than any other temple. When you get to the industrial stage of the game, you'll need a lot of charcoal and tools. Vulcan's temple will increase the output of 5 buildings in its radius by 1. This increases the output of coal from 62 to 69 a year per building, and with tools, it will bump from 83 to 92 when it's within the radius of the temple. That definitely adds up, along with doing the same with toolsmith and weaponsmith. And of course, the main part of the game will be giving in to their requests at the temples. Be sure to work towards completing these, since this will be how you gain favor needed to unlock more, and you'll need a lot of favor. As you progress, you'll eventually unlock the large temple on your own, or, if you've been keeping the gods happy, it will eventually come up as a request by them. Watch out though, the moment you make a large temple for one god, it creates a chain reaction where all the gods will become jealous, and will request a large temple of their own, one after another. So, once you get to that point, be prepared to make all 5 of them relatively quickly. I'd say a 5-year gap between is probably safe, but they will warn you. These don't come with any basic buffs like the smaller temples did. Instead, use these temples to hold festivals for each god. While you do get a happiness bonus as it's active, it's not the main purpose. Every festival you hold, you gain 5 favor, which is huge for progressing the game faster. You are no longer reliant on doing their little requests for a few favors to spend, where now you can hold a festival every season, or 4 times a year. That's 20 favor a year if you had the resources to donate for the festival, and that's just using one temple, when there are 5 gods each with festivals of their own. Each one requires different resources, but a few are much easier to gather than others. I normally hold festivals for Jupiter and Neptune more often than the others. Just like the large temples, the grand temples will eventually be requested. These give very large honor boosts for the gods, so after placing these, you won't really need to worry about an angry god for a very long time. These in-game temples come with really cool perks however. I'll show what each one does, however Neptune's skill seems the most useful to me. Why would you even need an army if you can sink all the invaders before they can even reach you? Having no army could definitely free up some income. Now one question some people might have, what will the gods do if they do get angry? You'd think a god may just crush your entire city, engulf it in flames, or sink it to the bottom of the sea. However, they aren't really that scary. They do still cause havoc, but not on a large scale. Jupiter will simply just light a few buildings on fire, which you can quickly just put them out. Vulcan will pop some flares and catch your industrial districts on fire, but no other buildings. So if you don't have any industrial buildings, you're completely fine. Each one has their angry little rampages, but nothing you can't handle. So while it's not the end of the game to ignore them, you'll benefit way more by helping them. They are definitely needed to progress the game. Just don't need to bend over backwards to make sure they're always happy. And I haven't confirmed this yet, but I plan to make a multiple island map soon. But if you have multiple islands, the gods will want you to have temples on every single island, potentially, which only adds to the increased difficulty of playing on a map with more than one island. If you know it's true they'll be angry until every island worships them, let me know in the comments, so we can let everyone know this detail. I've made a detailed food guide recently, so check that out if you're wanting to thrive. Worship and food go hand in hand, so optimize it where you can. I'll continue to make guides for this game, so be sure to subscribe to stay up to date.